Welcome back, everybody, to Waadaplaya Concussion Sub Series. We are bringing another exclusive content. As you might have been watching us follow through all the series of cricket matches, quiz shows, meeting celebrities. But this series is going to be where we are bringing in one of the cricket enthusiasts who is part of our Waadaplaya group, Mr. Guru Sir, and has been following sports since last 20 odd years. And cricket is not the only passion. He follows many other sporting events. But today we are going to spend some time understanding his association with cricket, what does cricket mean to him, and also his experience will help us build a lot more content. Welcome, Guru sir. Really thrilled to have you on our channel.
Thank you so much, Suman, and thanks to Waadaplaya for inviting me on this talk show. Primarily based out of Calcutta.
Okay.
It's my cousin who is based out of Bangalore, Girish. But yes, thanks anyway. I feel very honored, very privileged to be on this show, and I've been following Waadaplaya on the Facebook page for quite some time now, and I'm really thrilled to be a part of this group. As kids, we used to play all kinds of sports when we were growing up. Primarily, cricket was then a very seasonal sport, back about four and a half decades back. So cricket more of a sport which was played in winter, later half of the year from October to possibly January. Then we would have other sports in those seasons like hockey and badminton as well. And then when we went to summer, we came across playing football, soccer, and other indoor sports. We were all very great cricket enthusiasts coming from a cricket crazy country like India. My first big experience with cricket actually happened in the 1974-75 series when the WestIndies team toured India. There were only quite a few traditional test centers which hosted test matches during those days. Calcutta being one of them, Calcutta, Chennai, Delhi and Bombay, also later on Bangalore as well. We are still a very cricket crazy nation, and those are the times when we were only limited to sports stories from the print media. Television was not there, and then we used to take the help of the radio for the running commentary. But still, we were enthusiasts. It was almost like watching live matches happen. As I said, my first brush with the international cricket happened in 74-75 when stalwarts like cricketer Clive Lloyd, Vivian Richards, Lance Gibbs, Andy Roberts, they had the fabulous, mighty team touring India, and one of the test matches was at the Eden Gardens, iconic Eden Gardens in Calcutta. Television was just making an entry, not into the living rooms or the drawing rooms of all the households, but it was more like community viewing. Somebody would hire a TV, some institution or a club would hire a TV, and then all of us would, got into this room to draw off lots to come and watch a day's play. And that was very exciting. We were all, when the first international cricket match was telecast live on television on Doordarshan, I was there. I'm part of the generation which has witnessed Test cricket as well as the boom of the 50 overs one-day cricket, the T20 cricket. When the test match actually started, we had butterflies. We didn't know what was happening. We were down 2-0 in the series, in the 5-match series. We were all watching live. Those brilliant cricketers from the West Indies and Indian team, like Pataudi was leading the team, and he was a captain. There were 50,000 other captains in the Eden Garden spectators, all having different views, right from what to decide doing after winning the toss, to who should come in and break the partnership, which bowler should come on to bowl when. It was very exciting. That was the time the Test cricket actually was taking shape. We were witnessing some of the best action on the field, live on TV and on the ground.
That's quite a rich experience, sir. Of course, you have seen cricket evolve quite a lot from 70s to now 2022. What format of game would you like the most? Test cricket, ODI, T20, the 100?
Coming from the old school of thought, I would any day back Test match cricket. ODIs and T20 happened much later. I was brought up on Test match cricket, and I love Test match cricket. That is not to demean the other formats. Each format is very skillful, deserves a lot of skill in itself. T20 has its own level of skills. The 50 overs limited overs tournament has been caught between the devil and the deep sea. So I think eventually Test match and T20 cricket will be big draws. I don't see much future for the 50 overs limited overs cricket, which has a very set pattern and which is very predictable in the middle. The best thing about cricket as a sport is, unlike other sports, test match cricket was spread and is still spread over 5 days of cricket. What it means is, if you compare it with the other sports like football or hockey or badminton, they all have a particular time frame, very short time frame, or 2 hours, 3 hours, 90 minutes, slam bang over. Test match cricket being 5 days, it was always easier for the cricket boards to tweak the formats, bring in 50 overs over 7 or 8 hours of play in a day, then getting in T20. Then you get a T10 as well, the league we just started. So it was easier for the people to play around with the test match format, because from 5 days you could get it down to 3 days, 4 days, 1 day, half a day, even quarter of a day. The reason I like test match cricket is not just because I've grown up in it. It is also because of a particular level of skill, technique, endurance that is required to last 5 days of a game. Whether you're a bowler, or you're a fielder, or a batsman, or a wicketkeeper. You have to be mentally very sharp in top physical condition to last the 5 days. For bowlers and batters, particularly where the pitches can be lively or dry, put in that much more effort and perform beyond what you're supposed to be. Test match is also about playing over 5 days to get a result. Even if it's a draw, many of the matches have gone to the wire. And we've just seen today morning what happened between England and Australia in the 4th test. There's just 1 wicket required for Australia to go 4-0 up, and they couldn't. The excitement it provided, even without producing a result of a win or a loss, it kept the audience captivated.
Absolutely. Test cricket is a different league, sir. You need physical endurance, you need mental endurance, you need a skill set, you need ability to tactically think through, strategically plan out.
Cricket actually has grown exponentially, Suman, over the last decade and more. If you see, earlier cricket was supposed to be considered to be elitist. Only people from the very tier 1, tier 2 cities would represent the country. And there was not much scope to play internationally, represent a country at the international level, because we used to only have about 4 or 5 test matches, home series, and then a couple of more test matches going abroad to play away series. But when I say it has grown exponentially, it is not just about the money, about the broadcast money, about the sponsorship money which has come in. It is also because Indians have played cricket at a very high level and competing at the topmost level. India today is in such a condition that they can actually provide 2 international teams across all 3 formats of the game. And when I said exponentially, it is not also just about money. It is also about not just the tier 1 or tier 2 cities. It is also that the players coming from the fringes of the cities, outskirts, somewhere like Baroda or Surat or Meerut in UP. Then you have Jharkhand, Ranchi. I mean, those guys who'd earlier not even think about playing at the national level, they are now thinking about, they're rubbing shoulders with the likes of Virat Kohli's and Rohit Sharma's and Dhoni's and Dravid's and Ganguly's. This is huge. I mean, the platform is so big. Every kid is aspiring to become a very top class international cricket player. There is one reason for it. One big reason is our 1983 World Cup win under Kapil's captaincy. Again, when I say exponentially, I'll come back to one more point. When India used to play cricket, all the countries, they would just have possibly one manager. And his job was to look after the logistics. His job was to look after the welfare of the players, the benefits of the players, then the conditioning of the players, interacting with the media. If you have time traveled about 30 years later on, today, squad outside the players is as big as the players themselves. You have a head coach, you have a bowling coach, you have a fielding coach, a batting coach, you have a physiotherapist, you have a gym specialist, you have people to take care of everything. So all the guys need to do is just go out there and play. The rest is taken care of by the people. If today somebody is injured, some player is injured, all the cricket boards are going that extra length to ensure that this guy gets the top class treatment, gets fit in time as quickly as possible, You have the NCA in Bangalore. The professionals, all the professionals are hired. It's all the cricket boards are actually acting like a corporate body.
Yeah, I love your energy and passion, sir. I really love your energy and passion about the sport. Primarily from your 1970s experience, how did you see the women's cricket evolve?
Women's cricket, even after television came into our houses, women's cricket was never telecast. We just heard a few names through the media houses like Shanta Rangaswamy, Diana Adulji, and just a few more. Cricket has traveled a lot. Today, women's cricketers' names are almost every cricket lover knows. Every cricketer, be it Julan Goswami, be it Mitali Raj, be it Poonam Rao, Harmanpreet Kaur, you name it. That is also because viewers are watching, because the women's cricketers have also trained and reached that level to compete with the very best. Today, they are just not adding numbers to participate in an event or in a bilateral series. Indian women's cricketers are taken care of seriously. When the women's empowerment actually happened, even in the corporate bodies, even in the public sector banks and everywhere, all the top posts were being occupied by women in our country, women's cricket was not lagging behind. Like the men's cricket, women's cricket has also happened to come from the fringes of the cities, not just the tier 1 cities. They had the belief in themselves that I can come out of the society, so break the social taboo, not just act as a school-going kid or a college-going kid, concentrate only on studies or just get married and be a housewife. I am there to play cricket. I'm there out on the field, on the greens, to rub my shoulder with the very best, with the belief that financially they're also very well taken care of.
Understood. But there is a lot more to do from what you've seen in 70s to now. It has come a long way. But of course,
yes,
we have a lot more to do, because there is not even in women's IPL yet, which I think Saurav Ganguly and BCCI are considering. Hopefully this year things work out. Great. So what are your most memorable series or matches which come to your mind?
As I said, when I started growing up on international cricket, the first series that I was witness to live on television or on the ground was the 1974-75 series. Some of the incidents just unforgettable. Roberts was at his very best. Pataudi hit on the chin by Roberts, taken off the field, gets few stitches on his chin, comes back and hits Van Older for 4 successive boundaries in 1 over.
Wow.
Gundappa Vishwanath scoring a match-winning century. Then Gundappa Vishwanath scoring another memorable 97 not out at the Chepauk on a green top wicket against the most fearsome West Indies bowling attack led by Andy Roberts. Sunil Gavaskar, not to be left behind, arguably one of the best openers the world has ever seen, and also the gutsy opener. I've seen the very best of Vivian Richards, whom I think is a legend. I've seen the best of Ian Botham. I've seen a generation of some great all-rounders, starting from Richard Hadley to Malcolm Marshall, Kapil Dev, Ian Botham. Been witness to some fantastic Ashes series. Very privileged, as I said in the beginning, I'm very privileged that I belong to a generation where I've seen the best of Test match cricket. I've seen the best of ODI cricket. I have watched the 1983 World Cup live, and I can't explain to you how we partied the whole night, what thrill we had. I mean, we were all crying. It was unbelievable to beat West Indies in the final. I mean, when I was watching the movie a couple of days back on a movie theatre hall, 83, I could see that there were a lot of young people who have not seen the match, who don't even know the playing level. But, they were clapping. It was like a 1983 final being enacted.
Awesome.
And I knew exactly, all my friends who were watching the match, we exactly knew what is going to happen now. What is Mohinder Ramanath going to do? When Srikanth is going to hit a six of Roberts? When cover drive of Roberts? I mean, the semi-final against England and the final against West Indies. I was also a part of that generation. I am also a part of the generation where the cricket was taken into a more friendlier format, viewer-friendly format, T20. I was witness to the first IPL that started in 2008, and the rest is history.
That's awesome, sir. You have a lot of deep, rich history of cricket, which we should always tap into. So how did you come across this Waadaplaya group, and what advice do you have for us, and what should we do to promote the game and create the content?
I have not been very old in this Waadaplaya group, but since the last few months that I've been a part of this group, I've been following all the posts, and I think you guys are doing an excellent job. You're just upping the barrier to a different level. The posts are very sensible, and I could see that a lot of passion is involved in how you are creating this page. And I wish you all the very best. As I said, I'm very thankful to you for accepting me as a part of the Waadaplaya group. I think better things are in store for all you guys in the future.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Those are really kind words and will encourage us to continue to create more and more content. So this has been an absolute privilege. We got a lot out of it in 20 minutes. We would love to bring you back on any of our daily reviews we are doing if your schedule permits. Thank you for joining us. Really appreciate you making time, sir.
I would just also add one more thing, Suman. Also a part of the generation which went to Pakistan to watch India play.
Wow. So you traveled to Pakistan to watch cricket?
Yes, I went on work. It was something of on a different level. The way we were treated, it was awesome. We were never left out of place. We never felt out of place. I mean, I traveled on an official capacity from the sponsor's point of view with the under-19 team in early 2000, led by Ambati Raidu. And I saw Irfan. Irfan made his debut for under-19. And then again, later on, a couple of years later, traveled. And I saw the Indian team perform, Lakshmi Pathi, Balaji and all. I mean, traveled half the cricketing globe and some of the very best cricket matches, whether it's T20 or ODI or Test match cricket. So I think I've been very lucky.
Fantastic, sir. We are lucky to interact with you because I don't think any of our group has seen cricket in Pakistan. So somebody like you giving us those insights about what the experience has been, it is gold. And hopefully some cricket return backs in Pakistan where India tours or Pakistan tours in India. But thank you, sir. Really, really appreciate your time for us on Sunday. And we'll bring you back on one of our shows again. And for folks who are watching, thanks for watching. Drop us a comment if you like the comment, or if you want to get in touch with Guru sir, more than welcome to connect you in our Waadaplaya group. Thank you so much, Guru sir. Have a wonderful rest of the day.
Look forward to being in another one of your shows.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.